Alrighty, folks. Thank you for taking time out of your class period to come in here so we can celebrate the award that our lead teacher, Mr. Garrett, is going to be receiving. State Representative Sheila Klinker is here representing District 27, and she will be giving the award. So, Representative Klinker.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I won't take too much time out of your classroom because I know how you want to get back into the classroom. Yes, I'm just delighted to be here for this special award for Garrett Wilson, and I thought maybe many of you may know Garrett's background, but he received scholarships and went to Wabash College, and my brother was a Wabash College graduate too. And interestingly enough, he majored in history and many of the English areas and became a Marine pilot. So, you know, when you graduated from Wabash, you either became a lawyer or a doctor or maybe a pilot of some kind. It's a wonderful school, and a teacher like Garrett is very important. Dave Knott, the old football coach, young football coach, Jeff, was graduate of Wabash too. But I thought it was interesting that Garrett got his BA in rhetoric and a major in Spanish, which is very helpful today. I had 4 years of French, Garrett. I wish I would have taken Spanish. Political science. Maybe we ought to run you for office too. And Latin American minor. So Garrett had a great background. Went to Lima, Peru in 2009, where he encouraged and advised rehabilitation for convicts concerning their problems and issues. Appreciate that. Then he participated in the DREAM Act of the Hispanic preparedness, which I know many of you appreciate very much. He graduated on the Dean's List in 2013. Not a surprise when he's working with all of you. He taught 2 years in Chicago for low-income Hispanic students, and in 2016 he taught in Indianapolis while taking more classes at American University. And he got his Master of Teaching and Mary, and they have a special program now to bring teachers into the profession, because we need teachers right now. During the summer of 2017, he participated in the Civil War enactment in Crawfordsville, and that really is something, if you've ever seen that. And then he transferred to the Excel Center in Lafayette 2017 for the spring semester and 2017-18 school year, which we appreciate. While here in Lafayette, he has taken classes at Purdue for his administrative license, which I did too, Garrett, and then didn't use it because if I was going to be a principal, I had to give up the State House. And Mayor Reilly, many of you remember Mayor Reilly, for 24 years, encouraged me not to do that. Stay there, Sheila, you can make a difference. Oh, sure. I appreciated that, and it's been a joy to represent this area. Many of you know how wonderful this area is, and how we work together in a bipartisan fashion. I'm very pleased about this. I want to say that I have worked with the twins, Troy and Garrett, before, and he has such a great background, but I love this comment. All of his fraternity brothers always called him Grandpa. Now, why would they call this young, handsome guy Grandpa? Well, one of his fraternity brothers, when he brought home one of them for Thanksgiving break, which he often did, he asked, why did they call Garrett Grandpa? And he thought about it as he walked and said, his friend said, it's because, not because he's old, but old in years of experience. When others have problems or don't know what to do, they go to Garrett because he can always give them an answer or solve their problems. And so that's why Garrett's grandpa. He is knowledgeable and he helps a lot of people out. One of the people said we were out shopping one day when Garrett came to the checkout lane with 6 computers and calculators. His grandpa asked, "Why are you buying all of those? And who are you buying them for?" And Garrett replied, "I have some students that could really use them." Isn't that what he said to you, Grandpa?
Yeah.
That's right. And we were going out for lunch one day, and I told Garrett that I'd fallen last week and my knee was so sore. And he replied, "Hey, I fall down all the time." Get up and keep going. And that's what Garrett Wilson has done, and we just appreciate him so much. And we have a special recognition from the state of Indiana for Garrett, to whom these presents may come. Greetings. And I must tell you, there are 2 awards that Governor Holcomb likes to give. I like this one. The other one is the Circle of Corridon, which is a brand new award. But this is an award that I really love giving, because this is exactly what Garrett Wilson is. To all to whom these presents may come, greetings. Whereas some individuals distinguish themselves through significant contributions to their community, and whereas the qualities and characteristics of such individuals reflect the very best of the great state of Indiana, whereas the actions of these individuals endear them in the hearts and minds of all Hoosiers, and he certainly has done that, and whereas the below named individual is such a person who has earned the respect and admiration of Hoosiers across the state, and is worthy to join the ranks of those so honored, now therefore I, Eric J. Holcomb, Governor of the state of Indiana, do hereby declare and appoint Garrett Wilson as a distinguished Hoosier, in testimony whereof I have hereunto set my hand and caused to be affixed the great seal of the state of Indiana down this 31st day of March in the year 2018 for April 19th, today. And I want you to see, it's an interesting, very interesting signature he has. It's kind of, the E is kind of like a musical staff, if you notice, isn't it? But Governor Holcomb was very kind in saying that he appreciated, I saw him last week, he appreciated everything that Garrett did, and he wanted Garrett to know, as well as his parents and grandparents, how much he is making a difference, really, in teaching and helping folks out. We, as many of you know, I'm a former 35-year teacher in the Lafayette School Corporation, and appreciate the fact that teachers today, testing, all that, too much testing. Hopefully we're going to change that, and we're trying to make a difference at the State House, and Garrett Wilson is one of those people who is truly making a difference. So Garrett, we're delighted to honor you today. So you can see that.
I think this is the one time they'll listen to me with their phones away, so I do appreciate what I got to have your attention. I'll make it real quick because I know you guys are like sardines back there. I tell my students the first day of class every single day to kind of take out their hand and look at it. Because when I came out, I was about the size of your hand. I was about 2 pounds, 14 ounces. So I could fit in my dad's hand, I was that small. He could take off his engagement ring and fit it around because I was that small. I share this story to say, like, whenever you come through struggles or situations that are tough, you can overcome them, and they take time to do that. And I hope here at the Excel Center, whatever you're going through, you feel that. You can find somebody to be successful and be the person you want to be. A lot of people go through a lot of things, whether it's having kids when they're unexpected, going through family issues, trying to get an education after coming back, especially here. And I hope you can find someone and work through those struggles as you're going through them. because I know I did, and I had family and friends that were able to support me and my fiance as well. So they would kill me if I didn't say anything or say their names while I was up here. But I appreciate all of you guys, and I hope one day one of you guys can stand up here as well, because I know all of you have gone through a lot of struggles, and you could all become a distinguished Hoosier, and you are one, as long as you keep working through those struggles and being the person you want to be. So I won't take any questions. But I will take selfies afterwards if you guys do want to take them. But I appreciate you guys coming here, and I appreciate Sheila Klinker for taking time out of her day to present
happy to
that
be
award
here.
for us. Yeah. So thank you guys. Another round of applause for Sheila and everybody.